the largest mural or graphic art in the world.
So we've been seeing these all over, so we had to try them.
I think this is the most beautiful library I've ever seen in the world. We're almost to Escalaria Celeron.
This is a famous staircase in Brazil.
They use tiles from all over the world.
If you eat the yellow broth part uncooked, then it's actually poisonous. Good morning from Rio De Janeiro.
So today we're meeting up with a friend who's Brazilian. She was a couch surfer of mine when I was living in San Francisco, and we thought it would be great to meet up with her so she can kind of show us around, teach us a little bit about Brazil so we know some more when we continue our travels.
Should be a fun day. We'll see what's in store.
This here is Etnias. It is the largest mural or graphic art in the world. The guy made it here during the Olympics. That's when this whole area of Rio changed like this. You don't see areas like this much in Rio, but it's just because of the Olympics this whole thing changed. But you'll see that there are 5 faces up there, and they each represent a continent. Pretty cool. It was all done by one guy. He probably had some helpers, but one artist did this whole thing. Look how huge this thing is.
So this face right here represents the South America continent. So this is one of the 5 faces that they painted along this mural.
There you have it. Largest mural in the world. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Polvillo is made from cassava. So we've been seeing these all over, so we had to try them. They are made out of cassava, and we haven't tried them yet, but they feel like they're little like puffs of like little crisps, chips or something.
And supposedly you eat these while you have a tea. One is salty and one is sweet. Not sure which is which.
So we're looking for something to drink with these, but we're excited to try them because we've seen them just all over the place.
Amanda was just saying that in this area, usually they have samba, everybody's outdoors, dancing, singing, all of that. And now look at it right now. There's nothing. But you can tell this would be a really beautiful, amazing spot to hang out. Have some drink and food. Looks like a little European area.
So we are going to the Rio Cabernet Portuguese de Leitura. So this is an old, huge library. Can't wait to see it. This is the prettiest library I've ever been into. So during normal times before coronavirus, people could actually sit at these desks. They could pick out a book and sit and read and take their time. So people actually use it as a functional library.
I think this is the most beautiful library I've ever seen in the world. Look how tall the walls are. There. We're almost to Escadaria Celeron.
This is a famous staircase in Brazil. It's huge and built out of tiles.
And it has become one of the most famous kind of icons of Rio. So let's go check it out. It's right here. So here we are, finally, the famous staircase of Rio. While the artist was making this, people would bring him tiles from all over the world. So we have Chicago, Sorrento, Italy, Positano, all of these are Italy. Philadelphia, Italy again. A lot of Europe.
So the artist's name was Celeron, and his studio was right. And sadly, in 2013, he was killed and he was burned to death. And I guess they actually had his burned body here for a day or two, just laying out in front of his piece of artwork, these stairs. We think that normally this place would be packed with people, but because of COVID, there's probably only 10 to 15.
Every other video and photos I've ever seen of this place just had tons of people, so we're pretty lucky to be seeing it like this. We actually have chances to see the whole thing without a person on it.
It's huge. We're gonna walk up to the top, and so we can just see how big this really is.
Now let's walk up the whole thing.
This was his studio. And it just keeps going up, 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 up. Pretty interesting.
Can't believe we have this almost to ourselves up here.
The Brazilian flag. They say that right now it's not safe to go past that flag right now, so we are not gonna go all the way up. But look what I just found. Chocolate tiles.
Hey, it's home.
Oh, here.
I found the San Francisco tile, California tiles, a bunch of them, but we're looking for the Minnesota one for Lindsay. I think she found it. I think Amanda found us a Minnesota tile for Lindsay. Is it?
Oh yeah! Very representative of Minnesota. You got the loon, snowman, lake, cabin. Nice. I can't believe you found it.
I asked for help.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wow.
So many places to take a picture around here. So this is the artist. Awesome place, awesome experience. Once again, better than we have seen in pictures and videos and all that. It's an amazing place. It's a lot bigger than I thought. I thought it was just going to be one small flight, like one staircase, but it keeps going up and up and up.
And it's not even just the stairs that have the tile, it's all the surrounding walls have tiles. So we walk through, pure tiles.
You ready for some acai? Takaga. This is Takaga.
What is that?
It's jambu.
Jambu?
It's made from mandioca brava, and then it's cooked. If you eat this raw, it's poisonous.
The transparent stuff is tapioca. Tapioca. So right now we're at an Amazonian food restaurant. So they specialize in foods from the Amazon. And that's awesome because we don't really know what any of these foods are. I mean, we know acai, we've had that before. But we're getting the best acai here, or in Rio. And then we have takaka here. Lindsay's gonna try it.
So in the takaka, there is a shrimp, kind of like a broth, and some sort of plant. The plant is called jambu. If you eat the yellow broth part uncooked, then it's actually poisonous.
It's crispy.
What does that taste like? It's salty, a little tangy.
Stringy.
I like that. Let's try the shrimp.
Shrimp is salty.
The jambu, the green seaweedy looking stuff, that makes your tongue tingle. Right now, it's just tingling.
So yeah, this really affects your mouth, your tongue. It's like you're eating something wrong because it's really affecting it. It's getting tingly and cold. The flavor or the sense, I'm not sure how you call it, but it's umami. So that's like one of the taste senses. Like it's not bitter or sweet or salty, it's umami. And I've never tried anything, or I don't think I have that's umami before. So there's a first.
So this is a crab leg coxinha. You can actually see the end of the crab leg right there. So you don't want to eat that part. All right, let's give this a try. This is gonna sound weird, but it almost tastes like the inside of an egg roll. I don't know why. It's good. You can see the crab flakes in there, the shredded meat. I'm on my way now.
This is for you, delightful travelers.
I'm on my way now.